Football League. And now, your defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. A moment he will remember forever. His first game as a head coach in the National Football League. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The first of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And he's coming off of an injury-shortened season where he only played in 8 games, but he's hoping to get back to an all-pro level that he played at a year before. Now, with new weapons in town, he and his team believe they can go deep in the playoffs and have a major impact.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Got a man, it's Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he'll get this down to the 47-yard line.
That's good for the Eagles.
They run with a dangerous save. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? Now the game's being played, figure it out both ways, and try and find a way to win.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And an Eagles first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Now Brian Schottenheimer not happy on the sideline, and he's going to throw the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. There was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
47-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal.
They're going to look to throw. And this has caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown. Grant Calcaterra, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Looking to throw. Prescott. Left side to Lamb. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 27.
Out of the pistol. Here's Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
And the Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Cowboy first down.
Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A give to Williams, running right. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now Prescott. Down the left sideline. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles. Eagles' 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another Cowboys first down.
They go back to the ground with Williams. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Second and 1 at the 15-yard line.
Prescott now. And that's incomplete. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And an Eagles first down.
They'll go to Barkley again. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's on Lane Johnson, the former top 5 pick. Now back to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16.
13 yards on the play. That's another Eagles first down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Now Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Cowboys first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They run it again with Williams. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Prescott to throw it. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
To throw is Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19.
That's another Cowboys first down.
And again, it's Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Another Cowboys first down.
Williams diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Aubrey now for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The quick feet by Jackson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Working to put a drive together.
Their own 27-yard line.
They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's good for the Eagles first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 8. They'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Smith, incomplete. Marquise Bell on the coverage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Throwing, Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It brings up third down.
Here's Prescott. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of First down, Cowboys.
To the air again, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. 2nd and 7.
To C.D. Lamb. Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings
Prescott from the gun. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McCuba. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. But that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And an Eagles first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Now 2nd and 3.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw here. This short throw caught by Goddard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throw right side complete to Dotson. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Again, he'll drop the throw. This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Finding Williams once more, complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A 60-yard attempt.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good. So, all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
At the 29-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by the
3rd and 9 here.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
He'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
That's good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Prescott now, option right. And shutting him off, now open field. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott finds Pickens out right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Cowboys first down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
15 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Quinnen Williams on the stop. A loss of a yard.
2nd and 11. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Smith, incomplete.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He dumps it off to Barkley. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. To the 43, second down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Barkley off tackle left. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. They'll drop the throw. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line.
That's good for Eagles first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Give to Bigsby on the option. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Take Bigsby. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have moved out in front. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Elliott good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 93 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
First down.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
To throw is Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Prescott now from the 50. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's another Cowboys.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
14 more yards. That's another Cowboys.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And now moving a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Williams. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth. All tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll drop to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Yards on the play. And an Eagles first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Complete, it's Dotson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll try to run the option here. And he gets it down to the 32. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Quick slant here to Smith. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The busy night continues for Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Here's Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
1 yard gain.
2nd and 9 now. Pass complete. Goddard. This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll look to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line. Barkley, inside handoff. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Now back to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll set up a throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got Smith here. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
19-yard line.
ground. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Elliott good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Here's Dak. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
To throw, Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4.
And it's third down.
Here's Prescott. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Eagles, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to South America and one of the world's most populous cities, vibrant Sao Paulo, in the southeast region of Brazil. Set for the Friday opener. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Here's the rookie out of North Carolina, Marion Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. On 4th down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Greg, this was one of the good turnarounds last year. Chargers 6 games better than a year before. Jim Harbaugh came in and started maybe a new era in Chargers football.
Now, doesn't it just seem like when there's these coaching changes, you kind of take a look at the roster, you take a look at the circumstances of the year prior that led to the previous coach being let go, and you say, how many wins are built in? You look at the quarterback, you look at the roster, and you say, if a big-time coach came in and just got them a little more organized, where are the built-in wins? And I'll tell you, the Chargers, that's exactly what we saw last year. Jim Harbaugh, he has a reputation of winning everywhere he goes, at all levels of football, and it doesn't hurt that he's got his franchise quarterback behind center. So it's a great situation, great coach, great quarterback. Now just continue to build a roster that not only can make the playoffs, but now you got to go and contend for a Super Bowl.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. A pickup there of 13. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Second and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28th-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for their second possession. Greg, everyone looks forward to this Week 1 opener, but to have it so far away from home in Brazil, what kind of impact is that on the players as they get ready for the season?
I think on one hand, the NFL is such a routine, right? The guys all have their habits, they have their routines, they have kind of their weekly schedule leading up to game day. But I think because this is Week 1, Mike, and you can back into some of the travel, you can alter some of your training camp practices and whatnot leading up to the Week 1 opener. I actually think it's kind of cool. I love that the game's going global. I love that they're moving these games to different cities around the world. As we continue to see the interest in the NFL grow, I think we're going to continue to see games played outside of the United States. The players love it. The fans love it. I just think it's great for the entire brand of the NFL.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll look to throw.
At the 47.
He'll get that one complete to Rice. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Chiefs.
Back to the air one more time. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll throw here on third and short. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 29, here's second and 6. On play action now, Herbert. He'll get this one out to his fullback. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 2.
Herbert to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, this is Hunt. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. Here's Matt Ariza now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This will be returnable from his own 15, and he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action. Now Herbert. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3.
On play action, it's Herbert. Short throw taken in by Disley. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Here's Hampton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
First down. First and 10.
Here's Herbert.
6-yard line.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Charger first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes.
To avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And did the Chiefs get it? They did. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. For Hunt. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. Tuli below 2. Their 4th tackle. From the 35, here's second and 8. He'll drop to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now this time he'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. And a first down, Chiefs.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Pass on 3rd down.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 1. It's 7-6. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. Greg, you take a step back and look at the AFC West big picture. This is historic stuff. Chiefs are going for a 10th straight division title. But you have to remember, 2 other teams in this division won double-digit games last year. So the question is, are the Chargers and the Broncos that far behind Kansas City?
It sounds crazy. When you mentioned 9 in a row, you think, oh, they're just going to continue to run away with it. But I'm actually fascinated by this division. I think L.A. and Denver are a lot closer to this year's version of Kansas City, maybe than there's a lot of talk about around the rest of the league. So until someone beats them, you'd be crazy to not pick Kansas City. But last year it was a 4-game and a 5-game spread between them. I think this year, come down the stretch, that spread is going to be a lot tighter.
No, Craig, I'm thinking if I'm a fan or even in the front office for the Chargers or the Broncos or the Raiders, do I build my team to try to knock off the king of the hill? Because you only play Kansas City 2 of those 17 games. So how do you factor that into your construction?
Yeah, I think it's such a great point. It's really fascinating to dive into. And while I wouldn't necessarily build my roster to just beat Kansas City or to just beat whoever you view as the top team in the division, you do want to find some commonalities among your 3 division opponents and make sure you are built to play within your division. Remember, that's 6 of the 17 now. Winning the division, you get you home playoff games. There's a lot on the line when you win your division and compete for that title. So, yes, every team has to build their roster. If you have a bunch of really good quarterbacks, you better be able to rush the passer and play pass coverage. If you're playing a lot of ground and pound, big running backs, you better be really good on the inside in defense and be able to defend the run. So there's themes across every division, and the teams that are built to...
And he will get into the end zone! Matt McConkey! Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 14-6 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense going to take over just before the half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Complete to Rashid Rice. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the 40.
They'll throw out of the gun. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. It's third and 4.
It's third down and 4 yards to go.
Throwing now from the gun. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
A 48-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs are back within 5.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a run with Hunt. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Third and 2. Here we go.
And it's third down.
He'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
22 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Now a give up the middle. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Tuli Tuipulotu there for the tackle. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
40-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's swung out to Hunt, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
And the first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. I'll give on the ground, and he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 23, here's second and 5. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Chiefs will cut the deficit down to 2. Made field goal. Butker back on the field to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Chargers first down.
Pistol here for Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On the ground, Hampton. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Chiefs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 2. And we'll start this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It is 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A run. This is Hampton. Whoa! Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
4 yards. And the Chargers first down.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
On the ground, it's Kamani by Dale. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Chiefs' 40-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Number 1.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
That's another Chargers first down.
Tight end going in motion here.
3-yard line.
Hampton trying to work inside. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2nd and 11.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he could not set his feet to fire that one. It is incomplete. 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That is caught. a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about one. Justin Boydby in there on the stop. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
It's third down.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he will score. Game on. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just two now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll send a man in motion left. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. The drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. On 1st down, Herbert looking in the middle and he'll get it complete to McConkey. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Hampton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go again with Hampton. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Hampton going to get it on the zone read. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, L.A.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. In the end zone, he's in. Touchdown, L.A. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So, here are the Chiefs, down by 9, a minute 15 to go. How will this play out? We'll watch as they come up for 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the sideline, caught by Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Kansas City.
Throwing now on 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. That's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
To number 1, Xavier Worthy. A gain of 9 yards.
Now the spike as the clock takes under 50 seconds to play. Quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And an important one at that. They win their opener in Brazil against the team that's won the AFC West 9 years in a row. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. A game to remember for the folks here in Brazil, as we say, so long from Sao Paulo.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. If you in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard talk career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh, front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
We
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium. Sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an inter-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. One of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now off the play action. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Las Vegas, first down.
And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an
on him quick, and they bring it down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 8.
May now from the gun. He's going to run for it. And he's going to have the first down as he slides to a halt. First and 10 from the 32. On play action, here's May. Finds his man, it's Demario Douglas. We'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Shoots away from one. And spinning away from one. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a New England first down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. He'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Patriots first
from the red zone on 1st. He'll get this to Henry. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Gallis connects. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Dylan Laube on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
This is Jeanty on second. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's May. Gets it quickly to Douglas. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The give now to Henderson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. He landed Roberts coming over for the hit. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Going play action, May. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, they're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope we have just a little space to operate.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And that looks like it is Patriots football. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
12 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
Or go play action. Here's May. Brought in by Hooper. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It's Henderson on the give. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Zane on the ground here with Henderson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Sticking with Henderson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's made in the air. That one complete to Diggs. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots.
On the red zone now. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Eric Stokes on the cover.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And Gallis checks on the extra point. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game.
Raiders nothing.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Albie with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7.
I'll throw it.
2nd and 3.
Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. 13
yards on the play.
To the air now on 1st and 10. We go to Jeanty on the dump off. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
They are throwing it again. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
He'll call his own number. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running from the pistol here with Jeanty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he gets him around 6 there. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. To the air on first down, May. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. On the right side, Henderson up behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Nickel set here from the Raiders, third down. May now from the gun. Drop this to Henderson underneath. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. They go with Henderson here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. May now on third down. And that's going to fall incomplete on the look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. The Raiders ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Man in motion here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. This is second and 6 coming up. Trying to throw this from the gun. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 5.
Shotgun now on third down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
First down, Las Vegas.
He's going to throw it again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to score. It's a pick six for New England. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
Gallus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game.
Raiders 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Roundy with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Raiders headed out on offense. Little time remaining in the half. They could use something to trim that deficit and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. Cut out left. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
At the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Looking now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second.
Brings up third and
into traffic. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Going left side, Bowers has it. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Takes the handoff, now to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Patriots will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. So we got to head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Caught by his back, Gibson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Here's May to the air. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. This from 28 yards away. Borregales connects. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. On the return, here's Gibson. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Head coach Mike Rabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And he's hit and sent out of bounds, so this ends as a gain of close to 7, 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Good throw completed by May. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. All set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
Run here with Henderson. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Headed right through the middle of the field. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, May. This will be caught one. The ball's out! The ball's out! He lost it! And this is going to be Raiders football!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. He tucks it and takes off. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Raiders.
And off to Genty. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Heads out on the bootleg. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
They'll throw, third and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. That's caught at the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Shotgun give here to Jinty. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They're throwing it. It's a screen play to Jinty. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Raiders.
Giving this to Jinty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a design run. Give them about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained the play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
It's a gain of 3, and they are just a yard shy. 4th down upcoming.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Carlson's kick is good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
It's kind of a weird feeling, right? You know that you capitalized on the turnover and you technically scored points, but when you look up at that scoreboard, you had to do more with that takeaway.
On the return, here's Gibson. He dodged the tackle. And that's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. To the air on first down. May connects on the crosser. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Quick on the draw to Gibson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
May now from the gun. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Ooh, but I think the Patriot got on top of that one, so they're going to maintain possession. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up 4th down. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play is going to be a give to Jinty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45.
It's a gain of...
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Back to throw. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Good coverage by Carlton Davis.
Still sticking with the passing game. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Good coverage by Carlton Davis.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Big gain has the... Oh, he loses the football. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
They gain 11 on that play, and the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Genty on the draw. This one goes for 3 yards. That's a Vegas first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Another give here to Genty. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, I think we're seeing the exact same thing, that look of exasperation on the coach's face. You can't afford to take a loss like that, especially on calls that normally work.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from them. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Raiders 17.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Gibson. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Patriots running their offense out there. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May now. Sends it to Diggs along the sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First down.
All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Look now to Henderson. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. 1st down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
It's Henderson on the give. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Gets it to the 15. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game.
Patriots 27, Raiders 17.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Laube with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. They kick the running back in motion. So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And that's a nice chunk of yardage there. How about a 9-yard gain? It's going to be 2nd and 6.
Complete to number 7. A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
And they'll spike it here and leave us with 45 seconds to go. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing now. Trying to push deep downfield. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
They send him left out of the slot. Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Incomplete. It's a turnover.
This looks like a run drawn up for May. So this is a win for the Patriots. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year, but what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.